Well, good luck, everybody. Wish there was a few more cars, but, you know, it happens.
It's small.
Alright, guys. So, your stages tonight are going to be
back at Lanier. Let's take a look at our starting grid, albeit a very short one on the pole position.
All right, man,
The lap time of 13.429 seconds. It's 0:51. A dominant Kyle Turzak starts from P1. Outside front row, missed it by 65 thousandths. On the second, it's the three of Brian McCann. Row 2, Brandon Nufford and Josh Stewart. The third row,
Only got 7 drivers.
last but not least, the 34 and Doug Wysocki.
Green, green, green. Pit road is now open.
That was
I guess the only real benefit is with this short field is there is plenty of racing room out there tonight, so
helps you get going.
I don't think you get caution free. Maybe close to.
I just put a new rear bumper on from Choppin' McCann. I don't need a new one. Can't afford that.
In turns 3 and 4 for the final side before we take the green flag. Barney's got the green in hand, and we're off and running.
All right, man, caution is out. Caution is out. Line up single file. Pit road is closed.
Zach leads him down to turn 1 and 2. Very short straightaways here at the near 3/8 mile of the distance. All ready to turn 4.
Brandon wrecked me.
Lap 1 in the books. Turzak's going to lead him back to the stripe.
We're all good. It ain't the first time.
McCann in hot pursuit, as is Brandon Nufford in the 3rd position.
not used to being that close to you, so when I get there, I misjudge it.
Oh, Brian McCann goes around. Caution is out, and now McCann does a great job just steering that thing going backwards just to not get run over.
One to green.
Saw him rolling backwards, and he was definitely driving it the whole time. Let's see what happened.
You would agree.
Effort got a little bit of grip there on the bottom side, so he got back to the gas a bit sooner than McCann did. Effort gets into the back of the 3, sends him around, but you see it. Brian's still trying to keep that thing straight, even though it's facing the wrong direction, allowing the 45 of Todd Kleek to get through without contact. So much for that caution-free mindset.
Caution-free.
All right, man, we're going green next time. Bye.
Just a lazy
All right, man,
spin.
line up on the outside row now.
I can't get this armband to work. There's like a specific procedure you got to go through to get it
Racing
connect.
Justin Kivett in the IROC chat saying hello.
It ain't connected.
Very small field. This is weird. Justin Kivett echoing those
This
sentiments.
way, Brandon, at least you don't have Breck and Wally behind you.
It is. It's I don't know, the 6 or 7 cars we've got here tonight. It's going to be like a 150 lap heat race.
28.85.
It's not always a bad thing, though. Again, these guys are going to have plenty of racing room out there. Not a lot of traffic to contend with. Not going to lap guys very quickly. I'm sure Turzak's going to have pace.
Clear low.
But the back of the field much further away from the nose of that 051.
Outside. Stay low, there's a car on the high side.
Try it again,
Still
the base
there.
car hits
You just
pit
hit the
road.
top of the green flag, you're in 4th. Still there. You're clear high.
Back to
clear
big
high.
jump over
Outside.
Larry Bruner. Bruner runs
All
second.
clear, all
Third is
clear.
Joshua Stewart in the 03.
The car in C6 just hit the phosphorus lap. 13.603.
Todd Kleek catches the wall off turn number 2. It's going to open the door for Brian McCann.
I don't know. It's a good question.
Jump up into that 4th spot. Side the
Last week,
Brian,
we couldn't go because the session wasn't set up, and then this week
Brandon Nufford. Looks like Nufford
it got changed up a little bit. We're doing 150 laps.
The car in C5 just
But
hit the
I don't
phosphorus lap.
know why people
13.6.
not showing up. Maybe summertime people got stuff to do.
Todd Kleek.
All clear, all clear.
baseball games to watch. Whatever other sports are going on, I don't know.
13.
Right on board with Brian McCann. Still
Not summertime, it's springtime.
Joshua Stewart.
I can't think while I'm driving.
Guys are really getting after it on corner exit. You can hear that rev limiter. Raise the volume on the in-car here. Take a listen.
I went to a wedding.
Got one outside. Still there.
Ooh.
Stay low. You're clear high. Clear high.
Yeah, I went to a wedding, couldn't make it. But man, what they had like 40 some cars on that little track. I bet that was a show. I hate I missed it. That brand new track layout. Were you there? I guess you were there since you're asking where I was at.
44. McCann jumps to the inside, trying to make a move for the second spot.
Was it like, I would imagine it was just chaos. That many cars, that little track.
McCann gets by and opens the door for Mefford as well.
I'm overdriving the crap out of it.
Oh, Brandon Mefford now into the top three. Still far length off the back bumper of Brian McCann. Terzak out to a 1.1 second advantage here at Lanier.
Oh, really? Did you get to drive on it?
Right now, the two fastest drivers on the racetrack. McCann and Brandon Mefford.
I stopped overdriving it and slowed down. What kind of sense does that make?
Top three drivers all very close in lap.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, it's Sunday. It rained.
1361. Brian McCann the same. Brandon.
So you were there Sunday. Were you there Saturday?
1358.
I don't think this brake bias is right.
Stewart hanging out of that fourth spot after losing second. Brian McCann and Brandon Mefford. Warner still falling backward. Last on the field for the time being as we watch a battle with Doug Wysocki and Todd Cleek.
Oh, nice. I can't tell any difference on the brake bias. No, that made it tight. Holy crap. Go back up. Go back up.
On board with Larry Bruner, running shotgun on the field right now in seventh position.
Brennan's afraid to pass me now.
Larry seems to be losing touch here from the rest of the field as he sees sixth and fifth just ahead.
My bad,
Getting
Doug.
smaller and smaller up front windshield.
Stay high.
Oh, that didn't help.
All clear, all clear. The leader just did a 13.754.
Battle for second. Still hot and heavy. McCann's got it for the time being. Brandon Mefford running in that third position just behind. About a half-tenth faster than McCann the last lap. Just not able to get alongside and or get clear of the three. Which in turn is allowing Terzak to get away.
I was losing Kyle, so I just let Brandon by. I don't know if that spin hurt my tires or...
Let him go here. I think he realizes Mefford is a bit faster. See if the 83 can run down Terzak. Both of these guys...
It drove pretty good for like the first 10 laps, but then it just dropped off.
Terzak, as he's been so dominant this season.
It looks like me and Brandon are about the same.
Watching back for a second. Mefford got around, and I got to think that we can't let him go by to see if he can put a gap on the 3, maybe get closer to Turzak, but it seems that McCann's able to hang tight there with Mefford. Maybe this is a planned strategy. Let's see if McCann can maybe learn something from Mefford, as it does seem that he's just a tick faster. Not by a lot.
If I can figure the brake boss out.
13.829.
Turzak with 10 wins on the season to this point.
Outside.
Oh, just let me back by.
You're clear
Brandon
high.
Mefford.
When I go towards the rear, it tightens the car up, which is odd.
All right, you're back in second.
Only other winner on the series this year was James Pileski.
Doesn't seem like
Speedway back in late.
if I use no brake, it seems like that's slower.
He's made a couple of visits back to the series, hit and miss, unfortunately, though.
Because I have to back the corner up too much.
Switch position again between McCann and Mefford. Still, Turzak has stretched his lead out to 3 full seconds.
That didn't help. I think we might just be not knowing what we're doing here.
Wysocki in the 5th position. He's up 2 from qualifying.
I don't know the secrets of this track is one thing, so that ain't helping.
The leader just did a 13.
Todd Blake and Larry Bruner doing battle. And in their rear view mirror is the 051 of Kyle Turzak.
That's weird. I'm running faster than the leader, or did he just pass that car and slow down?
Momentarily, but does he go 3 wide to get it done? These two are battling for position as Cleek runs real wide. Now they get single file. Cleek tucks in behind Bruner. I think he's really burned the right front off of that race car. Three laps complete, just about third.
I'm 4-wheel sliding.
Puts Cleek a lap down, sets his sights on the 40.
That can't be fast.
Zach looking at the bottom.
Got one outside. Stay low, there's a car on the
Zach
high
gets
side.
clear.
Clear high, clear high.
Open racetrack in front of the 051. The next
Stages at 50 and 150.
is about a
So
straight
this is going to be a pretty quick race here.
ahead of Turzak for now. Meanwhile, after Brian McCann took that second spot back from Brandon Mefford, he's starting to put some distance on the number 83.
The leader just did a 13.854.
I think the brakes help, though, Derek. Let me go back to no brake.
A few laps shy of our stage break.
I'm relaying, whatever that word is, on the right front too much.
All right, driver,
Relying.
The
Stage
8R.
Relaying. I don't know why I was going for relaying. Yeah, you don't need brakes where we're going. Going right to second place.
It's the 44 car.
50 goes up on the board here. Turzak still with the lead, has been in the lead since the start of this race. He's going to win stage number 1. Cross start finish. Turzak wins the stage. Caution comes out. Caution on the speedway, a first stage of the
Where's he at?
winner is Kyle Turzak. Then it's McCann, Mefford, Stewart, Wysocki, Bruner, and Cleek.
3.
I believe all 7 drivers
1.
will get stage
Right
points for this first stage, as I believe the top 10.
Everybody come in? Yeah, we don't have to go a lap down here.
With
Oh,
that
one
break, we're
car's out.
going to step aside, get a break out of the way ourselves. We'll be back after this.
All right, that's it. Go.
How'd I get in front of Kyle?
line up single file. Catch the 44 car. Catch the 8 car. Catch the 83 car. Past the 45. Past the. Catch the 83 car. Past the 45. Past the.
Oh, we got some that went lap down. Did they get 4 tires? Oh, you don't need 4. Rights are
Alright, man, we're going green
60 and
next time
70.
by. Alright, man, line up on the inside
Spartan
row.
Transportation and
Yeah, we're
Spartan
killing that right
Logistic
front a little.
Management is your one source for all your shipping needs. 53-foot dry van shipments, auto transport shipments, full service in-house brokerage, drop lot facilities,
Get ready.
just-in-time deliveries to all auto manufacturers, facilities in
black
St.
clear,
Louis,
please.
Missouri,
All right,
Kansas
man.
City,
Eight
Missouri,
cars in.
and Indianapolis, Indiana.
Green, green, green. You are
Spartan
the leader.
Logistics LLC, proud sponsor of the IROC series. Kyle Steffens, UMP modified and
Inside.
Silver Crown driver,
Clear
and
low,
Gordy
clear low.
Gundaker, World of Outlaws late model. Visit us at spartan-logistics.net. Find us on Facebook.
Well, I know one thing I can help improve. If I can get to it.
Back at Lanier through the cycle of pit stops, Brian McCann a couple seconds, maybe a second and a half faster in the pits versus Terzak, so
You just
McCann's
hit
going
the
to take the
box
top
flag.
spot as the pace
Green
car
flag.
hits pit.
That helped.
Gary Bruno is exiting pit road in a very interesting spot on the racetracks. Now he's down on the flat of the racetrack. McCann
just hit
clears
the box
Terzak
flat.
through 1 and 2 into 3 and 4. Ryan McCann going to lead his first laps of the day across the stripe with the 3 top of the pylon that's no longer there. Left side's dipping them below
You
the
just
yellow
hit the
line
box
there on
flat.
the apron of the racetrack. That's going to help that race car turn just a tick more.
You can do that forever. Not that attitude.
Laps go up on the board.
Oh, almost got it.
For the race lead. Ryan McCann out in front. Kyle Terzak just a few feet off the back bumper. Big shot. Ryan McCann laying rubber through turns.
It feels much better now.
There he is doing it again. It's kind of see that tire patch laying down behind the 3.
One hell of an adjustment.
And actually putting some distance on Terzak. I don't know if Kyle is eased up just a bit, trying to save a little bit of tire. They do have 3 sets if they need them. Terzak actually gets the wall slightly there at start-finish, trying to maximize his entry into turn 1. Last lap for McCann, a 13.60. Terzak was a 61. Drivers both very evenly matched. This time by Terzak just a hair faster, 0.03 faster than McCann. Brandon Meffert was a 13.67, running still in the 3rd position. Top 4 drivers on the lead lap. It's McCann, Terzak, Meffert, and Stewart. Drivers a lap down. It's Wysocki, Todd Bleak, and Bruner. Down here at Lanier already, just about 70 laps go up. Next pass to the start finish line, it'll be lap 70. Handful away from halfway.
Bad turn.
continue to watch.
Overall, I'm slowing down.
It's kind of seen the track position is everything. And able to get out in front of Turzak. We saw Kyle was able to stretch it out to about a 3+ second lead prior to the stage caution, but McCann, being just a touch faster in pit lane, was able to restart from the #1 position. Got clear at Turzak right away into turns 1 and 2. Really hasn't had to fight off Turzak since then. See how that changes throughout the course of this run.
I mean, I'm slowing down off schedule.
Way through.
Right, we're halfway to the finish.
I guess, yeah, halfway through stage 2. I guess we're going to go that route. Stage
Slowing down because of a mistake on my part.
So keep that in mind. Going to break this.
If you don't hit the turn just right, it's I think it's 4-wheel sliding.
Still a little concerned, though, about Brian McCann. It does seem a very minimum out of turn number 2. He's laying a patch of rubber almost every lap. Might get a look at it.
I'm laying rubber every lap. Nice.
Right rear. I don't know if you can tell on your end, but on my end, it's pretty detailed. You can really see that patch of rubber being dropped down. We'll ride the rear view camera here again. We can now with 3 and 4. Made some rubber there as well. He's going to get away with that before he burns off that right rear tire. Granted, we do have a stage coming soon. He can have a really good pit stop and stay out in front of Turzak.
You got trapped too, so.
And should be in good shape.
We're good.
For the final stage of this race. With that said, we're going to go HBR TV side by side. Stay with us. We'll be back after this.
I met Marcos Garza when we were doing radiothons for St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. We needed sponsors to help us raise money, and he's always the first one to jump in. I would describe Marcos and his team as upstanding, someone you can trust, and he is just a genuine guy.
Marcos has been very generous. He has a genuine concern for people. You need somebody that cares about you. And that's what Marcos is, and that's pretty much what this firm is.
The Garza Law Firm. Let us help.
Oh, he touched me.
Inside, clear low, clear low.
He ain't gonna do that for much longer, is he? Not good. Three wide. 3 wide.
You're clear high, clear
Oh,
high.
I thought that.
Outside.
I thought that was spotter saying car inside.
All clear, all clear.
Damn, how many more laps we got of this blocking? I'm blocking the crap out of him.
Back at Lanier, the battle for the lead shaping up once again. McCann trying to negotiate around the 45 at Todd Cleek. Almost making some contact, trying to stay out in front of Turzak as we're nearing the end of this stage. Turzak has really come on strong here in the latter stages of stage number 2. Crossing this stripe.
Damn, I couldn't go 5 more laps, could I?
On the board, McCann fighting for his life to stay out in front of Turzak. Might have been a little bump there off the 051. A wiggle on a Turzak off turn number 2 as well. So he continues to ride behind Brian McCann.
Hold your line.
I murdered that right front. I ain't got nothing left out of it.
Good job. The next
Forward with
car is clear.
McCann. Was he going to get the
The
bumper?
leader just did a 13.982. Clear low, clear low.
Zach taking a look to the
one
inside. 5
Clear
laps
low,
before
clear
the
low.
end of the stage. By side, Brian McCann likely to lose the lead here with 3.5 laps left, not even 2.5 laps left in stage number 2. Hanging on the outside of Kyle Turzak across the stripe. Would have been a photo finish if that was the end, but no, it's not just yet. Turzak gonna be clear off at 2. No, not yet. McCann not giving up, almost getting into the wall off the exit of turn 2. Off 4 now, Turzak finally clear. Lap
We'll do one more adjustment like I did
on the board.
when we come out of the pit, see if that helps. Because it helped the first time.
All right, man.
Maybe it needs a little bit more.
That was fun, McCann. Really fun, actually.
Pit road is closed.
With just a few laps left in stage.
Yeah, man, good driving.
Turzak takes the lead away. Ryan
All right,
McCann, who
gentlemen,
was
that
dominant
is
in this
stage
second stage. See if he can get better track position once again in pit lane.
Pit road is now open.
And it is on the speedway. Turzak wins stage number 2 as well. McCann runs second. Mefford third.
Brendan showed us.
Stewart's going to get 4.
Yeah, I just did a big money shift there.
Fleet 6 7th.
Brandon showed us how to do the bump and run.
Pit boxing 10.
We have to watch these pit stops here and see
1.
McCann can bust out another lightning fast stop to get that lead back. Here they come down pit lane.
Ooh, I was even
That's it,
worse on
go.
the tire that time.
McCann, Mefford, and Stewart. Todd Fleet going to do the same.
Even worse.
He's going to get a lap back.
Just a heads up, you know that you only have one set of right side tires remaining. Line up single file.
Is that a fight on the track or a fight after the track?
It's like right side tires for the top 3. Sides only. Zach's going to beat McCann out.
All right, man, we're going green next time by. All right, man, line up on the outside row now.
Where was the big, like, choke point on Trackhouse? Was it coming back on the cutover where normal track number or turn number 4 is? Like, to go into turn 11 there?
The pace car
Is
is
that
in.
where the big, like, holdup was? Where the big problem?
Green, green, green. Next car
I don't
is
know
the
what I'm
leader.
trying to say.
The leader just did a 22.752.
Yeah, I can see that from starts.
Stay high. There's the car on the low side.
Pace
Clear
car
low,
lights are
clear
out.
low.
To go, lap 107 will be the green flag lap.
Yeah, I bet that was.
Turzak
I bet that was hectic.
will have the advantage on the restart. Ryan McCann.
I'm gonna try a different strategy this time.
Brandon Mefford. The 03 of
I
Stewart.
made a big adjustment. It's gonna slow me down here on the start.
Wysocki catching up to the field here. Green flag back in the air. Turzak with a good jump. Battle is on for the second position. Mefford.
Oh god, yeah, I could see that being a big accordion.
Bottom of the racetrack, number 83, trying to take that second spot from the 3 of Brian McCann. Does so with ease. Brandon Mefford, the second spot into turn number 1.
489.
Nick and Bruner battling for position.
I guess by the time you get to the cut through that I'm thinking about, it's probably single file.
Clear of the 44.
I was just looking at the map. It looked like there ain't no way in hell you can get two carts side by side.
Terzak still leads a couple of car lengths ahead of the 83 of Brandon Mefford. 40 laps to go here from Lanier.
Oh yeah, I can see that depending on how you got through the cut through before 3.
Looks like Mefford slid the nose a bit through turn 4. Just a little bit of ground. The deficit now about 3 car lengths from Terzak to Mefford.
Jump the curves in that area where I'm talking about, turn 4.
Same from Mefford back to McCann.
Good save there, sir.
Wysocki back in that 4th position. He's about 4 seconds off the race lead.
I figured that would be the case because it's jumping the curves look like it'd be straightening that line out.
The lap car and Josh Stewart, and then Todd Cleek in between Wysocki and the rest of the field.
651.
I think I can get Brandon, maybe. Depends how much of a fight he puts up, but I don't think I can get Kyle.
Oh, Cleek loose off at turn number 2, but he straightens it out.
I tried saving.
He was going around. It wasn't meant to be. He just losing.
See if I can do what Kyle did to me.
Cleek losing connection as
Oh,
well.
Brandon's going to give it up.
Comes back in.
All clear,
Larry
all
Bruner
clear.
still in behind. He's probably wiping his brow with that nervousness with the 45 disappearing for a moment.
Thank you, Brandon.
All right, you're back in second.
I can definitely tell now how I've been overdriving this entire race.
Now putting a full second back to Brandon Mefford in the second spot. Brian McCann reeling the 83 in. It's a car length and a half back to the 3, and that shrinks to half a car length just on the entry to turn 3. It's way up the racetrack. Lets Brian McCann go right on by, realizing that McCann ran him down very quickly. These guys have been really respectful about it here tonight. And the other gets close, showing that they've got the pace. Lets him go by. The ultimate goal here is to run down the leader and put a challenge on. They were not able to do it in stage 1. They almost pulled off in stage 2. But stage 3, the final stage of this race, not looking good for McCann or Mefford. Terzak still checking out here, 1.19 seconds ahead of second place.
This would have been a pretty fun 200 lap, no stage. Well, I say fun. That would have been a long race. Nah, Kyle's taking back off. My tire saving strategy did not work.
Mefford. Laps to go here from Lanier. Terzak still leads. McCann second. Brandon Mefford third. Doug Wysocki running fourth.
Same deal.
13.7.
Killed the right front. Wanting to go, I guess I'll just go ahead and kill the rest of it. I didn't pick up none. Leaning into it more.
Terzak's lead continues to widen. It was 1.19, now it's 1.45.
No, that's not helping.
Lap for Terzak.
It's just shot completely.
1376, now an 81. Brandon Mefford in third, running an 82.
Kyle did mention that this is one of his best tracks, so this makes sense.
Zach puts another 10th on Brian McCann. Lap 133 up on the board. Of 150 this race.
Oh, yeah?
Closer and closer to its conclusion.
Nice, Derek.
McCann can do anything with Turzak at this point. Turzak's just about a half-tenth faster than the rest of the field.
Ain't no way in hell I'm catching Kyle. I'm just out here cruising.
Lapped up to 4th place, Doug Wysocki being the last car on the lead lap. Effort gets the wall there off of turn number 2. In light contact, maybe just scrapes the right side, continues on, maintains his position in 3rd. Saki again running into 4th position. He started last as he was not able to turn a lap in qualifying.
I feel like my entry's good, but my exit, I've been most of the time just
top 3 drivers
mashing the throttle.
Stay low.
It's where they qualified, so
clear.
they haven't gained or lost.
Wondering if that's where I'm burning the right front up.
10 to go.
Turzak still comfortably ahead of Ryan McCann as he stretches that lead now to almost 2 full seconds. Roughly a straightaway from Turzak back to McCann.
6, 7.
The whole field's been lapped except for 3 of us.
7th position, giving McCann
Oh no.
off turn number 2.
$80 more of these laps and Kyle to lap us all.
Won't be long. Turzak can cap off the night. Most laps led, pole position. Likely en route to another race win, his 11th of the season. Turzak just on a tear. He had a little bit of a slow patch late in the season where he won a handful of races without winning. Certainly found his stride once again, back to his winning ways.
We're in a podium position.
There's a hot dog wrapper on the track.
Remind everybody, this race tonight was supposed to be a twin 125 event, so 225 lap races. Instead, we switched it to 150 laps. Some administrative issues, reason being behind that, but I'm not sure if we're going to run race 2 of this next week or if we're going to continue on the schedule and run Lucas Oil Raceway. But either way, we should be live here at HBR TV and IROC TV next week, next Monday night, same time, about 9 p.m. in the East. Turzak works off turn number 4. 4 laps to go for the 051.
All right, man. White flag. 1 more lap to go.
The white flag. Let's see if I can drift this last turn.
Good race.
My right front can't do it.
Nice job, Jeff. Hey.
Turzak on a turn 4 once again. 2 laps remain.
It's over. There you go, man.
Hell, it just
Good job,
plows.
driver.
Second spot
Good
No matter
race
what you
tonight,
do.
guys.
for the
Hope to be
3rd
on next week.
position. Wysocki still content in the 4th position. And it's Josh Stewart, Todd Cleek, and Larry Bruner rounding out the field. Final lap, white flag in the air for Kyle Turzak as he's into 3 and 4. 1 more corner to negotiate, and it's checkered flag for Kyle.
Checker flag. Thank you, Derek.
Kyle Turzak victorious.
If you run
Lanier.
AMP, are you going to record that one and YouTube it?
At victory lane and quickly exits the session. With that, we'll jump out here. We will be back with our top 3
You can
finishers.
find it.
Stay with us, folks. We'll be back after this.
Did you lose it?
I met Marco Scarza when we were
Oh,
doing
like around your house?
radiothons
Like it
for
didn't
St.
fall
Jude
off your
Children's
go-kart or
Research
anything?
Hospital. We needed sponsors to help us raise money, and he's always the first one to jump in. I would describe Marcos and his team as upstanding, someone you can trust.
How
is just
does
a
he do it?
genuine guy.
Marco's
That's a good question.
has a
That's a good
genuine
question.
concern for people. You need somebody that cares about you. And that's what Marcos is. And that's pretty much what this firm is.
The Garza Law Firm.
That stage 2 battle was a lot of fun, though.
Was a little bit easier on my tires that time. About a 20% difference. Yeah, man. Thanks for not wrecking me.
Yeah, no problem. Only Mefford will wreck you.
Yeah, I was blocking you for everything I had there for like 20 laps.
Yeah, and I saw that, so I tried to take a high entry just to just get the run out. And the right front seems like it was the tire of the night that you didn't want to heat up.
You don't think somebody took it out of your car, do you, Derek? That sucks.
I haven't been in this on the sim in like a week, so this boosts my confidence a little bit because I ran another short track and it was like a 5 gas off and I was horrible.
Service in-house brokerage, drop lot facilities, just-in-time deliveries to all auto manufacturers. Facilities in St. Louis, Missouri, Kansas
I was going to
City,
respond
Missouri,
to
and
Kyle, but
Indianapolis,
he's
Indiana.
in the
Spartan Logistics LLC, proud
broadcast
sponsor of the IROC series. Kyle Steffens, UMP Modified and Silver Crown driver.
And Mefford
And
just
Cordy
noped out of
Gunmaker,
you.
World of Outlaws late model. Visit us at Spartan.
So that means since Brandon left, I can get up and he's not going to be able to say anything, so I can just get up there and blame it all on him. Like, yeah, man, did you see him on
Lanier,
lap
17
1 or whatever it was?
Challenge
Go back and
Series.
look at it.
Kyle Turzak once again parking in victory lane for the 11th time this season.
3.
Doesn't matter if it's 30 cars or 7 cars.
Just spun me.
Your place. That's victory.
Didn't my car up.
Kyle and Steve in the HBR.
That right there, that little damage to the rear is what caused it.
Sir.
Kyle, congratulations, man. I know it wasn't an eventful one as we had a very short
Right on board of that
night with only
45.
7 cars. But nevertheless, we watched you battle with Brian McCann and a little bit of Brandon Mefford for a bit. That second stage, probably the most exciting thing to watch. Last few laps of that stage, you managed to get by Brian McCann, take the stage win. Then you beat him out of pit lane there to start stage 3. Never look back. Taking
Good
the
job
checkered
on everybody's
flag
part
here
there.
at Lanier. Walk us through your
I was driving that thing backwards, trying not to hit anybody.
At the start of the race, I just wanted to save my right front because I knew that was the tire that he had saved right there. And stage 2, I thought we weren't going to make it on field, so I put 2 gallons in it to make it safe. And I think that's the main call.
Brandon was doing what I was talking about, but more.
Stage 2 battle was
So he was getting on the throttle
nice,
early,
was
just powering through the right
just
front.
nice, clean racing. Now sometimes I get in his bumper, but Robin's racing. I guess I didn't spin him or anything. That's nice. Brian and Brandon have just been so good.
He was easing on the throttle, so that must have been the difference because I was just stabbing the throttle most of the time.
In some cases, and just a great group of guys right here. I had a tough weekend this weekend in the real life late model, so this boosts my confidence a little bit.
Well, let's talk about that. What? First of all, where were you running the late model in real life, and what happened? What was the bad luck?
Well, it's up here in Virginia. It's called Dominion Raceway, and started about 9th, and we have a really good race pace car. So I came from 9th to about 6th to 5th, and we had a restart right there, and just some contact, and they was just in 1 and 2 on the restart, just huge pile up. And luckily, I didn't get that much, so that much damage, I have to say. So we live to race another day.
Leave a couple of 1s, 2s, and 5s maybe in the wallet to get that thing fixed. But in iRacing, we don't need to worry too much about that. But we do look forward to next week. Not 100%.
What was Steve talking about?
Lucas Oil Raceway.
Me laying rubber everywhere.
Another short track, of course, with these late model stocks. How do you feel about your odds next week to get win number 12?
Wow, win number 12. I've a little bit elapsed, surprisingly, in these things around there. But
I was.
not enough, so
Look at that.
I feel like that I gotta actually test a little bit more.
Yeah,
than I
you can
usually
see
do
it.
for these and get some laps there.
Kyle was too.
I think
Hold on.
we got a pretty good shot if I can get around there. Okay.
Well, Kyle, congratulations on the race win. Sheen up into the booth. We'll get a word with him. Brian, it's Steve in the booth. You got us.
Hey, I do. How's it going?
It's going good, Brian. Again, I know a light field here tonight, but man, no shortage of action, at least there in stage number 2 between you and Kyle Terzak. I want to step back a little bit, though, and talk about you and Brandon Mefford. I know that first caution, or only caution, a little bit of contact between you and the 83 certainly did not seem intentional by Brandon at all, but you loop it around, still driving the thing backwards to make sure Larry Bruner doesn't run you over, or Todd Kleek for that matter. But walk us through that incident, and then let's talk about what seemed like planned passes between you and Mefford throughout this race.
Well, that wreck you're talking about, he was behind me about a football field, and down in that turn, he caught me and just plowed through me. I could hear his throttle, his engine. He just kept going. So, no, I'm just picking.
I figured as much.
Yeah, I don't think he meant to do that, but yeah, throughout the race, one time he caught me and I felt like I was slowing him down. So I was like, well, let's see if he can go up there and, catch Kyle. And, later on in the race, he returned the favor. So we were just kind of, seeing what could happen because, passing is next to impossible unless there's like a big difference between the tires. And that's exactly what happened to me and Kyle in that second stage. I just killed my tires and he got around me.
No sense in fighting it out for the second spot while you let a fast guy like Kyle Terzak drive away from you. So that part of it seemed like it was planned. It makes sense. A little bit of driver etiquette between you guys. That's always fun to see. Looking forward, though, Lucas Oil Raceway, I believe, is going to be our next stop next week. Not sure if we're going to get the second race from tonight in next week, but if not, we're going to be Lucas Oil. How do you feel about these cars there? Certainly a different track than Lanier.
To be honest, I don't know what that track looks like. I've probably driven on it before. I just can't remember what it is. So just we'll have to go out there and figure it out, see if we can beat Kyle.
IRP for the old school racers.
Okay, I got you.
Brian, congratulations on a second place finish here at Lanier. Who do you want to shout out to?
Yeah, my family, league admins for setting us up, you for doing an amazing broadcast. Sponsors for, helping us out, drivers for showing up, and everybody watching tonight. Thank you.
All right, Brian, congratulations again. Thanks for chatting.
Well, that's all, folks.